Assalamualaikum my dear students, hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIVS Homeschool. This is Muhammad Emdadul, Assistant Teacher of Mathematics, National Ideal English Version School, Day Shift. Dear students, today I am going to conduct a math class of class 8. Our today's topic is Chapter 3, Creative Question 2, and Creative Question 3 is given for your homework. Okay dear students, let us see the Creative Question 2 at first I'll solve that. Okay dear students, now see, this is Creative Question 2. The length and breadth of inner side of an open reservoir are 3.8 meter and 1.25 meter. The reservoir contains 9,500 liters of water. To put tile sheet, taka 200 is spent for per square meter. Determine the length of diagonal of rectangle of length 16 meter and breadth 12 meter. This is our first question A. Now question B, find the depth of the reservoir. Question C, how much money will be spent to put tile sheet in the inner side of the reservoir? Okay dear students, this is our question. I have to solve this question now. Dear students, see question A. Question A is determine the length of diagonal of rectangle of length 16 meter and breadth 12 meter. It means that there is no relation between this question and the given stream. This question we have to solve according to our given information. Here the length and breadth of a rectangle is given. We have to find the diagonal of the rectangle. Dear students, I'll show the rectangle here. Suppose this is the rectangle. Here the length is given 16 meter and breadth is given 12 meter. Okay dear students, diagonal means the line joining two opposite vertices. The line joining two opposite vertices. Dear students, you know each angle of a rectangle is 90 degrees. So this is a right angle triangle, and this is base, this is height, and this is known as our hypotenuse. So you know a formula from the theorem of Pythagoras, that is hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides, sum of the squares of other two sides. So we can solve this question using that technique. Okay dear students, now see, we can say given the length of rectangle is 16 meter and the breadth of the rectangle is 12 meter. So according to the figure, we can say the diagonal. Therefore, by the theorem Pythagoras, we know the diagonal of the rectangle. This means that square of this one, square of this two, sum of the square root of these two, 16 square plus 12 square, and unit will be meter as this is diagonal. So we can write here, what do you mean by 16 square? 16 square means 12 square means 144, and 16 square means 16 multiplied by 16, 6 6 are 36 and 6 ones are 6 and 3 9, then 0 6 and here is 2. So we can say, sorry, this is 1. Now 6 15 and this is 2. 256 and this is 144. 12 square is 144. So if we add, we'll get 4 and 6 is 0. 4 and 6 is 10, so 0, 1 left. 5 and 4 is 9 and 1 10. So 0, 1 left. 1 and 2 is 3 and remaining 1 is 4. It means that we can write here 20 meters. Square root of 400 is 20. Square root of 400 is 20. So we can say the length of diagonal, therefore the length of diagonal of the rectangle, therefore the length of diagonal of the rectangle is 20 meter. This is our first question A. So answer of this question is 20 meter. Dear students, I hope you have understood the solution of question A. Now I'll solve question B. Okay, dear students, see question B. What is question B? Question B is find the depth of the reservoir. Find the depth of the reservoir. We have to find the depth. The students, what is given, so we need to read the stem again. Read the stem. The students, here the length and breadth of inner side of an open reservoir are, length is 3.8 meter, breadth is 1.25 meter, and the reservoir contains 9,500 liters of water. These informations are needed to solve question B. Dear students, now see question B. Here the length of inner side and breadth of inner side of the reservoir is given. Dear students, suppose this is the reservoir. Suppose this is the reservoir. This reservoir, this is open. It means that this side is open. And here the length is given 3.8 meter, breadth is given 1.25 meter. The height is not given. Height is not given. We can consider the height as 8 meter. We can consider. Okay, dear students, now we have to find, and another information given, that is the volume of inner side of the reservoir is, if we put water, the volume of water will be 9,500 liters. These informations are given. We have to solve the question. Okay, dear students, now see, given the length of the reservoir. Length of the reservoir is 3.8 meter. We can convert this into centimeter. So we can convert this into centimeter. This will be 380 centimeter. And the breadth of the reservoir is 1.25 meter, that is equal to 125 centimeter. Dear students, how can we convert this meter and this meter into centimeter? Dear students, you know that 1 meter equal to 100 centimeters. So if we multiply this by 100, we will get 380, and if we multiply this by 100, we will get 125. Okay, dear students, so these measurements I have taken in centimeter. Okay, now see, let the height of the reservoir is h. Let the height of the reservoir is h centimeter. Okay, dear students, now if we multiply this length, breadth and height, we'll get the volume of the reservoir. Here the volume of the reservoir is 9,500 liters. So you can convert this into cubic centimeter. But before this, we have to find the volume. Therefore, the volume of the reservoir. The students, you know, the formula of determining volume is we have to multiply the length, breadth and height. So you can multiply length, breadth and height. Length is 380, breadth is 125 and height is h. This will be cubic centimeter. Okay, dear students, now we know the volume of water. Given the reservoir contains 9,500 liters of water. Therefore, we can say the volume of the reservoir is 9,500 liters. So we can convert this into cubic centimeter. So the volume of the reservoir So we have to convert this into cubic centimeter. How can we convert? Dear students, we know 1 liter equal to 1000 cubic centimeter. So we have to multiply this by 1000. 9500 multiply by 1000. This will be cubic centimeter. So we can write this as 950 and 000 here. This is simple multiplication. Okay, dear students, so we can say this is volume and this is also volume. So we can say these two volumes are equal. We can write here as per condition (380) multiplied by 125 multiplied by h is equal to 9500. Okay, now we have to remove these two from left side. We'll get here h equal to, or h equal to, we have to divide 9500 380 multiplied by 125, or h equal to, if you calculate here, you will get 200. Therefore, we can say, you can use the calculator to do the calculation, simple calculation here. The students, here I have taken the h was the height of the reservoir or the depth of the reservoir, we can say. Therefore, or so the depth of the reservoir is 200. I have taken this in centimeter, or if we convert this into meter, we will get 2 meter. So answer of question B is 2 meter. Dear students, this is our question B. Question B done here. Now I will solve question C. Okay, dear students, now see question C. Question C is, how much money will be spent to put the tile sheet in the inner side of the reservoir? Dear students, to put the tile sheet in the inner side of the reservoir, we need the area of all four sides, of the reservoir. Okay, dear students, how can we find that area of all four sides, and the area of the bottom, we need to find that. What we need, dear students, try to understand the figure here. Suppose this is the reservoir and this side is open, as this is open reservoir, and length is 3.8 meter, breadth is 1.25 meter, and we know the height is 2 meter. Now we know the height is 2 meter. From B we know. Dear students, as we need to put the tile sheet in this open reservoir in inner side, so we need the area of this four walls of this four side and area of this base. Area of this side will be 2 multiplied by 1.25. This side is 2 multiplied by 1.25, and area of that side and this side will be 3.8 multiplied by 2, and for that side also we will get 3.8 multiplied by 2. So we are getting 3.8 multiplied by 2 into 2 times, and 2 into 1.25 2 times, and we need the area of the base or bottom. This will be 3.8 multiplied by 1.25. Okay, dear students, so if we find the total surface area of inner side, and then we need the cost per square meter is given, and that area if we multiply by 200, we will get the total cost. It means how much money will be spent to put the tile sheet in the inner side of the reservoir. Okay, dear students, now see how can we solve this. Given the length of the reservoir is 3.8 meter and breadth is 1.25 meter. From B we get the height of the reservoir, or the depth of the reservoir is 2 meter. Now total surface area of inner side of the reservoir is equal to, dear students, I have shown that This is 2 times. So we have to multiply 2 into 3.8 multiply by 2. Then we have to add this 2 times. So we can write 2 multiply by 2 into 1.25, and then we need the area of the base or the bottom. 3.8 multiply by 1.25, this square meter. This should be square meter. Unit should be square meter, as all the measurements are given in meter. So we can find the total surface area. The total surface area will be, if we calculate, we will get here 24.95 square meter. Okay, dear students, this is the total surface area. This is the total surface area. Now we have to multiply this by the cost for per square meter. So we can say the total cost, we can write given taka 200 is spent, 200 is spent to put tile sheet, for per square meter. Square meter. Okay, dear students, so the total cost will be the product of this and 200. Total cost, that is 24.95 multiplied by 200. Taka, we can write here taka. If we multiply these two, what will we get? We will get taka 4990. Okay, dear students, so we can say the taka 4990 will be spent to put tile sheet in the inner side of the reservoir. Therefore, taka 4990 will be spent to put tile sheet in the inner side of the reservoir. So our answer is taka 4990. Dear students, I hope you have understood question C. Okay, dear students, now a creative question is given for your homework. Let us see the question. This is your homework 35, chapter 3, creative question 3. A question is given here. A solid cube of 50 centimeter is kept in an empty reservoir of length 3 meter, breadth 2 meter and height 1 meter. The cube is taken out after filling the reservoir with water. First question, convert 700 hectares into square meter. Dear students, now see, there is no relation between the steam and question A. You can solve question A without using steam. If you know the relation between the hectare and square meter. Okay, dear students, now question B. Find the volume of the solid and the reservoir. You have to find the volume of the solid and the reservoir. Dear students, see here the a solid of cube 50 centimeter, it means that a solid cube of 50 centimeter is kept. It means that the side of the solid cube is 50 centimeter. You have to find the volume of that cube in question B, and here the length, breadth and height of the solid is given, so you can find the volume of the reservoir also. Now question C, what is the depth of water? Now dear students, if you take out the cube from the reservoir and the water level will decrease, then you have to find that height of that water. Okay dear students, I have solved this type of question in the previous class of this chapter. Okay dear students, I hope you can solve this type of question. So do this as your homework, submit your homework on next Sunday. Dear students, you know that homework is very important for your annual examination, as your CT marks, diary marks and SBA marks will be given based on the performance of your homework. Okay dear students, that's all for today. Keep practicing at home, abide by your parents, stay home, stay safe. See you again. Till then, Assalamu alaikum.